Supreme Court got it wrong on local government autonomy. Governors insist on holding power. Kindly share this video to everyone and try to subscribe and like. Federalism is the imaginary bedrock of Nigeria's constitutional democracy, designed to balance power between the center and the subnationals. However, the recent judgment by the Supreme Court concerning local government autonomy has raised critical questions about the integrity of this federalist structure. The judiciary should interpret the Constitution to reinforce decentralization. In its latest judicial intervention on the suit filed by the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Lateef Fagbemi, SAN, challenging the state governor's control of LGs, the court declared that the government is portioned into 3 tiers: federal, state, and local. This is a blatant assault on the tenets of federalism. The judgment barred the governors from receiving, retaining, or spending the LG allocations. The court held that states receiving LG funds violate Section 162 of the 1999 Constitution. It asserted that the Constitution states that any money leaving the Federation account must be distributed to the 3 tiers of government. This is erroneous. In federalism, there are only 2 units of government: the center and the federating units. The Supreme Court erred in its judgment as the LGs have no place in a federal constitution. Therefore, one of the fundamental flaws of the 1999 Constitution is to list the 774 LGs in it. This must be corrected. In federal jurisdictions, such as the United States, India, and Brazil, the Constitution recognizes only the center and province/region/state governments. States fund the LGs as the councils are under them. Thus, the Supreme Court judgment is a conspiracy against federalism. The court ruled that state governors do not have the power to dissolve elected LG councils and replace them with caretaker committees. This violates Section 7(1) of the Constitution. While we agree with the justices that the councils should be run only by democratically elected officials, the question of financial autonomy for LGs has no place in a federal constitution. The state and local government joint account was created because council bosses were looting funds and not paying primary school teachers. Since that account was created, primary school teachers are no longer owed salaries. Sadly, paying the monthly allocation directly to the councils would not stop the diversion of council funds. Rather than chasing shadows at the Supreme Court, the Bola Tinubu administration should focus on the political and economic restructuring of the country along the lines of true federalism. Federalism, as envisioned by the Founding Fathers, was intended to balance power between the central government and the constituent units, ensuring efficient governance, fostering development, and accommodating the country's vast ethnic, cultural, and regional diversity. The journey towards federalism has been fraught with challenges, inconsistencies, and deviations from its core principles. Nigeria's federal structure was designed to prevent the concentration of power at the center and promote regional autonomy. The principle of federalism was meant to allow each region to govern itself while contributing to the collective unity and progress of the country. This was seen as essential for a country as diverse as Nigeria, with over 250 ethnic groups and many cultural identities. Despite having the constitutional framework for federalism, Nigeria operates more as a centralized system. The federal government wields significant legislative and executive powers, often encroaching on areas that should fall under state jurisdiction. With 68 items, the exclusive legislative list entrenches the impunity of the federal government. States should stop the illegal practice of dissolving elected councils and appointing caretaker committees. Local elections should be free, fair, and credible to ensure accountability. The journey to true federalism in Nigeria requires a collective commitment to restructuring the current political and administrative framework. By bridging the gap between the theoretical foundations of federalism and the practical realities, Nigeria can harness its diversity, foster development, and build a more united and prosperous country.
Humbo, àwọn la máa ń dẹ̀dẹ̀. I've also read, a lot of sensational headlines, in the newspaper. Oh, the governors, their hands have been broken. This is the best thing that ever happened to Nigeria. It is the best thing after bread and butter. I think this morning I saw Norge saying, "Oh, okay, with this judgment, now there's freedom in the land." Well, let me thank you all, for joining this important consultative meeting. I want us to discuss the decision of the Supreme Court as it concerns financial autonomy, so-called financial autonomy of the local government councils, because I believe a lacuna has been created between that Supreme Court decision and the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I swore to uphold the Constitution, but the law is the law. If the law says, if the law is in conflict, it behoves on us to look for our own homegrown solution that will ensure that we have transparency, we can operate, and our people, because when two elephants are fighting, the grass will suffer. We are responsible administration in Oyo State. We don't need the federal government to tell us what to do. We know what to do, and we know what is good for our people. We can run our own affairs. The federal government is not superior constitutionally to the state government. Well, they have more resources than the states, but the jurisdiction is coordinate. So we can do what is right in Oyo State, and we've been doing what is right in Oyo State. And what I'm hearing right now with the Supreme Court judgment is that, well, okay, our problem also is not money right now. It's sharing, how to share it. That is our problem. But I insist that our problem is not how to share money. Our problem is how to bake a bigger cake and make take a lot of our people out of hunger and poverty and stop the hunger in the land. And I've also seen on social media that, okay, I spoke to the Commissioner for Finance yesterday. He should have been here. And he said to me that, well, okay, they said to them that FAQ is on Tuesday, I think tomorrow. Or is it tomorrow? Tomorrow, yeah, FAQ is tomorrow. Please, all of you come. We will delay the implementation of the pronouncement of the Supreme Court so that for the next 90 days, which is 3 FAQs from now, they will still pay the money into the JAC account. Who is fooling who in this country? You make the law, you break it, so the law is at your own, whims and caprices. That is not how to run a country. If you make the law, let us all obey the law.
Kindly share this video, like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, The Journeyman TV, so that you will never miss any of our latest news and information around the world. Thanks for watching.